it's me and I'm at home in my kitchen, and some of you have been asking for a recipe with green tea in it, which is brilliant because I love green tea. So I'm going to show you how to make my green tea and white chocolate cupcake, so let's get started. In my bowl, I've got 125 grams of self-raising flour and 125 grams of caster sugar and 1/4 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. And to that, I'm going to add some matcha powder. Now, matcha powder is powdered green tea. This is the packet that I've got. I got this from my Japanese supermarket in town. You can get this online as well. So have a little root around, but you're looking for matcha or powdered green tea. And it's super strong and it's super green. So it's going to make these cupcakes really, really cool and green. I'm going to add a heaped 1/2 teaspoon to my dry mixture, just put it straight in. I'm also going to add 135 grams of softened unsalted butter and 2 large free-range eggs as well. And then start mixing that on a low speed and then increase the speed to a medium and then mix it for about 30 seconds. Once the mixture's all come together, turn it right down to a minimum speed and then add 1.5 tablespoons of whole milk and also a tiny little dash of vanilla extract. You don't want too much because you don't want to overpower the green tea flavour. That'll do. And turn it up to, again, to a medium speed and then mix it for about 60 seconds. Okay, that looks pretty perfect. So I'm just going to scrape all that off the paddle. And then I've got a cupcake tin, 12 hole, lined with paper cases, and I'm just going to scoop all of that lovely batter in there using my spoons. And once you've used up all the batter, pop them into an oven preheated at 170 degrees Celsius for 20 to 22 minutes or until they're slightly golden brown on top. While those are baking, I'm going to get on with making my white chocolate buttercream. And for that, I'm going to need 90 grams of white chocolate, which I'm going to melt over a bain-marie. My white chocolate is going to need to cool down a little bit, but that's okay because I need to beat my butter. So I've got 150 grams of butter, which is unsalted and softened, in my mixer, and I'm going to beat that for about 5 minutes until it's really white and pale. So once that's all nice and pale and fluffy, you can add your icing sugar, and I've got 270 grams of icing sugar, which is sifted, and I'm going to add that in 2 stages, just beating for at least 2 minutes between each one. So it's really nice and fluffy now, and I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of whole milk while it's going round and round. And once the milk's in, just give it a mix on a medium to high speed for about another 2 or 3 minutes. Almost there, now I just need to white chocolify it. So I'm going to add that lovely melted white chocolate, which is nice and cool now, so it's not going to melt anything. And then just mix that on a high speed for about another minute or 2. My cakes have come out of the oven and they're lovely and cool, and I'm just going to top them with this fluffy, lovely, delicious white chocolate icing. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. So just bounce it all around until it's all covered and then just give it a little swirl on the top. And there it is. So you could do anything you like to decorate these, maybe a bit of shaved white chocolate. I'm going to do something a bit different. I've melted another 50 grams of white chocolate, and to that I'm going to add about 1/2 teaspoon of the matcha powder and mix it really well. And I'm just going to grab a teaspoon and pop a little bit on the top of each cupcake. And then using a toothpick or a chopstick or something pokey, just wiggle it all around on the top. And if you want to go even further, you can sprinkle them with whatever you fancy, but I've got some toasted black and white sesame seeds and also some white chocolate crispy balls, and I'm just going to sprinkle each one of those with all that stuff. So there it is, a green tea and white chocolate cupcake with the distinctive flavour of green tea and that creamy white chocolate icing on top. Perfect little Japanese treat. And if you like that video and you want to see more videos by me, don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking on the link up there. I will see you next week for another recipe. Meanwhile, me and this cake have got some unfinished business. Bye!